The most important work you'll ever do is the work that nobody sees. And that's because that's the work that decides who you really are. And it shapes your story in a way that makes the big moments almost inevitable. Here's the thing. Nobody talks about those moments. Nobody celebrates them, and they don't make for flashy Instagram posts. They're not the stuff that goes viral. And yet, they're the foundation of everything you'll ever be proud of in your life. Whether you're an entrepreneur, an artist, an athlete, your story is built in the small, unseen moments you think don't matter, but actually matter the most. When we think about success, we picture the highlight reel, the stage lights, the trophies, the applause, the before and after transformation pictures. But that's not how it works. The truth? Success is built on boring, unglamorous, invisible work, the early mornings, the late nights, the days you grind without any external reward. Nobody's clapping for you at 5 a.m. and nobody's cheering when you're working throughout the night after an already long day. No one's patting you on the back for consistently taking a cold shower or skipping the party so you can stick to your training schedule. But those moments, they are your story. They are the bricks in the wall that's going to protect and hold everything that you build. And if you ignore them, your wall will never stand. One of the clearest examples of this is running. So I'm training for the TCS Toronto Marathon right now. And this year I've already run a few smaller races. My first being a 15K. I've done a couple of 10Ks and at most a half marathon. And if you follow me online, you've probably seen the medals, the race day smiles, the photos with friends, but here's what you don't see. The mornings when my alarm's going off at 4:45 a.m. and my bed feels like the safest, warmest place in the world. When I know I've got a 21K run ahead of me and no one's gonna know if I skip it. In that moment, the battle isn't about whether or not I run. The real battle is deciding who I'm going to be that day. Am I gonna be the guy who hits snooze and convinces himself it doesn't matter? Or am I going to be the guy who keeps the promise I made to myself, even when it's hard, even when it's uncomfortable, even when no one else will know if I bail? Your version of 5 a.m. might be a bit different. It might be going to the gym when your whole body wants to stay on the couch. It might be writing that article or filming that video instead of doom scrolling. It might be making a phone call you've been putting off for weeks because it's making you anxious. But it doesn't matter what the task is. The principle is the same. It's in those private decisions, those moments when no one is watching, that your story is actually being written. And the crazy part is most of the time those decisions look small, but stack enough of them together and they will either make you or break you. There's something I heard a few weeks back called the effort paradox. The more effortless something looks, the more effort went into it. Now, think about a pro athlete. They make it look easy because of years of early mornings, empty gyms, and countless reps that no one ever saw. Think about a musician. The perfect performance you hear is the product of hundreds of messy rehearsals and songs that probably never made it out of the notebook. Think about an entrepreneur. That overnight success took years of sleepless nights, hard conversations, and moments of doubt. There's a quote that I love, which is, you earn your trophies at practice and you just pick them up at the competition. That practice, that's the 5 a.m. moment. That's the decision point when you either put in the work or you let the day slip by. For most entrepreneurs, we all know who Alex Hormozi is, and he said it best. We don't rise to the standards we have when others are watching. We fall to the standards we have when no one is watching. The only work that really matters is the work that no one sees. It shows you who you really are rather than who you say you are. And that's why these small decisions matter so much. They are a mirror reflecting your true standards, not the standards you talk about when people are around, not the version of you on Instagram, the real standards. The ones you live by when no one is keeping score. Now, for anyone that runs, I've realized it's a mental game way more than it is physical. Easy miles don't define you. It's the battles after your mind says quit that do. And I wish I could tell you that I always win the battles, but I don't. During one of my 10K races on the Gardner, it was a hot day. I didn't sleep well, my pacing was off, and for the first time in a race, I caught myself walking. Now, I finished the race, but I knew I had left something in the tank, and that scared me because quitting once makes it easier to quit again, and made me think, if I'm willing to quit here, where else in my life am I willing to stop when things get hard? How you do one thing is how you do everything, and walking during that race might seem small, but it was a warning. Doing the easy things don't define you. Anybody can do the easy thing. The real measure is whether you can win the small, ugly battles that happen after your mind says quit. Because those battles, won or lost, compound over time, and they shape your story. Your story is shaped by the small decisions that you win every day. Win those, and the big moments will take care of themselves. Lose them, and no big win will ever feel enough. Your story matters, and it's being written right now, one choice at a time. Don't waste those choices, because the small decisions, they're the ones that change everything. I really hope you guys got something out of this video. If you liked it, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like and comment below. Share this with a friend. And with that, I will see you in the next video.